turegeshe 500 million zetu ambazo wamekata. Na mimi naomba waziri wa fedha, manake tumeona hata imekuwa advert kwenye gazeti, Mheshimiwa Spika, tuko kina mama 47, lakini advert imewekwa kwa gazeti mambo ya sanitary towels wameweka counties 17 peke yake. Sasa kule kwetu Mombasa hakuna, ijionekana watasema mama Zamzam amekula pesa, Mheshimiwa Spika. Leo huyu kwa Busia ataambiwa amekula pesa, Mheshimiwa Spika. Kaunti ni kubwa, pesa yetu ni ndogo, badala tuongezewe tunafinywa. Rais alisema atatetea kina mama, na leo mimi namuomba rais kwa unyenyekevu, una power, una nguvu, muite waziri wa fedha aje turegeshe pesa zetu, tuingie mashinani tufanye kazi ili kazi yako ionekane. Asante sana Mheshimiwa Spika.
Thank you, good ladies, you have made your point. Let me now ask the finance chair. Chairman budget, but chairman before that, yes, Jen Kagiri. No trade unionism here.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I serve as the chairperson of the 47 county MPs, and it is my honor to actually take the House through why the women are dressed the way they are. They are dressed in pink and they are dressed in black. Black to mourn the deduction of their money, which I think was a great injustice to us and an injustice to the whole country. Honorable Speaker, pink stands for the color pink, which is for NGAF, the National Government Affirmative Action Fund. Honorable Speaker, you have told us we don't have to be loud, we can just speak softly and make our actions be heard. Honorable Speaker, we have been decent and polite for the last 2 years. It seems that has not worked for us. Honorable Speaker, this afternoon we are requesting you to humbly indulge us because we have decided we are going to now start using our legs. From here, we are exiting the chamber to the National Government Affirmative Action Fund, and then we go to the Treasury office to follow up on where our money went. Thank you, Honorable Speaker, and I hope you have granted us the permission. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
The chairman of budget. Yes, Kainan. On the same issue? Yes. Give Honorable Kainan the mic.
Mr. Speaker, there is a reason why, and I speak here as a person who participated in the drafting, formulation, and adoption of the current constitution. And there is a reason why the framers then decided to have special seats for our ladies. It didn't come out of the blue. It came as a result of the historical marginalization that has taken place, both the post-independent and pre-independent Kenya, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, it's not fair to deny them a right that has been granted through a legislative framework. Mr. Speaker, I want to appeal to the Mandarins in Treasury to be considerate when they are dealing with certain sensitive issue. This right has already been given. Removing is not fair. Mr. Speaker, you also know that our ladies are the majority voters in our country. They are the majority in the population, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to appeal to my chair here. Even as a member, I feel ashamed. Let me tell you the truth. Out of a budget of 4.7 trillion, denying our ladies 500 million in the middle of the budget, it's not fair. Mr. Speaker, I want to plead with you. Direct the chairman budget to urgently find a mechanism to reinstate these provisions so that our ladies are not subjected to what they are going through. And in future, Mr. Speaker, because we are all in this political arena, we should be careful with certain decisions that we make. This is a right. Please don't leave it like that. Demand for more. Demand for more allocations. That is the only way you can represent the 47 counties that you are represented. I support your cause.
Atandi.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I am represented in this House by a very able women rep, Dr. Christine Ombaka of Siaya. And Honorable Speaker, I've seen the amount of work that has been done in Siaya courtesy of NGAF. And therefore, I would be the last person to participate in deducting funds that are meant for NGAF. I want to say, Honorable Speaker, that I agree and support the sentiments by my lady colleagues, and that as a matter of responsibility, I'm going to convene a meeting with the National Treasury with a view to considering using Article 223 to avail resources for NGAF that were deducted. Honorable Speaker, having said that, I want to tell my lady colleagues that budget making is the role of this House. Treasury does not make the budget. Budget is made here. And that when these deductions happened, they happened under the leadership of your colleague who was running.
It's very clear on who gets what and who should not get what, Honorable Speaker. As we speak, the rains are here. Our roads are bad, Honorable Speaker. These are monies that belong to the people of Kenya, appropriated for the roads of the people of Kenya. Honorable Speaker, it is important to note that in the villages, the roads that matter, the roads that are visible, the roads that our people use day to day are Kera roads. And as we speak, Honorable Speaker, they are impassable. The rains have washed them away. And Honorable Speaker, Kera, the government, the executive, continue playing games with us. They continue giving us piecemeal amounts of money, Honorable Speaker. As we speak, it has not released the monies on the ground. I therefore move, Honorable Speaker, in view of this, Honorable Speaker, we suspend the sitting.
Order, Jack Wamboka. Order. Wamboka, take your seat. You came to the Speaker to simply raise and seek a statement on when the funds are going to be released. As a matter of fact, House Business Committee this afternoon directed the majority leader to issue a statement to this tomorrow. But I obliged you. I did not give you an opportunity to move an informal motion that you are trying to do. Yes, let's be gentlemen and ladies and bear fidelity to what you agree with the Speaker. Order, Bowen. Order, Bowen. Go on.
Honorable Speaker, as I was indicating, rains are here. People, bodabodas are planting banana stems on our roads. Honorable Speaker, lives are unbearable because things cannot work. The roads are not motorable. And Honorable Speaker, it is not, we are with you. You are part of us. You are Member of Parliament #1, Honorable Speaker. So when we speak very strongly about
the
these
road
things,
to my house is a Kera road. And
I know it. I know it, Honorable Speaker, and it's impossible. So, Honorable Speaker, I want to implore on you that you are one of us, and when we say that, of course, I have withdrawn, it means that the magnitude of this matter is heavy. Honorable Speaker, be in our shoes, because you are us, and you know we respect you, Honorable Speaker. I want to move that we want a comprehensive statement, Honorable Speaker, of when the monies are going to be available. Of course, not later than tomorrow, Honorable Speaker. If things are not working, we want the minister here. We want the minister here, Honorable Speaker. The executive is playing with us, Honorable Speaker. And as we continue with that, Honorable Speaker, tomorrow is 30th. Honorable Mbadi gave us a promissory note for 30th, Honorable Speaker. I just want to remind you, please let it be at your back. But if this thing can't work, Honorable Speaker, tomorrow, please direct that we have the minister here. If he's not doing his work, we also place an embargo to him that he should not conduct business of government, Honorable Speaker. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you. DK, I had said I'll invite the chairman. 1 minute only.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, and thank you for that consideration. Yes. The matter that Honorable Jack has raised is a matter of national importance. The fact that all the Kera money has not been released for purposes of ensuring we can gravel our roads at this time of rains is a matter of concern. Is a matter of concern as we are going to recess. It is an issue that you will see people suffering, and there is nothing you can do. So rather than this house remaining impotent, it is important that the minister himself comes and explain. there has been so many explanations that don't add up. When they say that the court can share around 10.6 billion, who say that is it called holding for
Ganishi order?
Kanishi order, who said that it has to be 22%, it has to be 10%, because the entire RMLF levy, what was in contention was only 10.6 billion. It can belong to Kenya, it can belong to Kura, it can belong to KWS, it can belong to the CS allocation. Why is it that Kera roads are suffering as a result of that Kanishe order? So we want the CS to come here clearly and state as to why the 10.6 billion that is in contention is being used to make sure that our rural roads are not working. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you. GK, sorry, let me hear the Deputy Speaker on the same issue.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I think, thank you for giving me this opportunity. I think that this House has to be alive to one fact. It is very well for us to appropriate the funds in this House. But the National Treasury can sabotage us by making sure there is no exchequer available. So you can appropriate all you want in this House, but the exchequer can be sabotaged at the National Treasury. So what we need to know is that we must use our opportunity on Wednesdays when we can call the Cabinet Secretary. Let the Cabinet Secretary confirm to us that whatever we appropriate in this House must have the corresponding exchequer provided by the National Treasury. That's the problem. Two, the other thing I want to mention, because it was said, Honorable Ndindi, Chairman Budget, I know you said that I chaired the Budget Committee under Supplementary 2 when that matter was dealt. No, I have the opportunity to say. I must say, the code that was provided during the budget hearings was not the code for the National Government Affirmative Action Fund. It was a different code. The description, no, the code belonged to the GAF funds, but the description was office operations. How was I supposed to know, or anybody in the budget committee, to know what a code is? So actually, the Ministry of Gender were being deceptive to the budget committee at that time. And we are asking them to treat it as an error, and come back. No, they can treat it as an error, and then they can come back to us and do it under Article 223. It's very simple. We can correct an error. That is what happened. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
That is exactly what I've directed, Deputy Speaker. Let's follow that. GK. Now, GK, if you have a satisfactory explanation, go ahead. If you don't try.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Thank you for your advice.
Order, members. Order.
Honorable Speaker, this is a very important debate. And
the reason I'm saying, order, GK, take your seat. The reason I'm saying don't try is that in the event you are not ready with material facts to the issue, tomorrow afternoon we have the PCS and we have listed only 4 questions. If you are able to satisfy your colleagues, go ahead. If you are not, I then can direct the clerk to call the minister to come here tomorrow afternoon on that singular issue of RMLF. So it's up to you.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. And this is a very important and serious discussion or debate we are having here, Honorable Speaker, this afternoon. I want to agree with you that the matter solely lies with the Cabinet Secretary who will be coming here tomorrow. And I want to urge honorable members to avail yourselves.
He has not been invited yet. You are inviting me to direct that he be invited?
Yes, please.
So when the Speaker allows the Cabinet Secretary to come here, honorable members, I want to urge you to avail yourselves so that we can take the Cabinet Secretary through our experiences as members of Parliament. Because, Honorable Speaker, I don't believe this money belongs to members of Parliament as it is said out there. This money belongs to Kenyans, and we must do whatever it takes to serve our people and avail resources that are appropriated by this House. Honorable Speaker, I urge members to be patient and engage the Cabinet Secretary when he comes here.
So, honorable members,
thank you.
I will direct the clerk to invite the CS for roads and transport to be here tomorrow in the afternoon. We will start with him for 30 minutes only before we have the Prime Cabinet Secretary to answer to several issues, including the very contentious issues you have been raising here about hardship areas and their designations and the allowances that go with it. So tomorrow, those who have been agitating about order, Honorable Wanjala, of late you have been behaving so well. Or is it Alicia who is inciting you to misconduct yourself? Those members who have been raising issues about designation and classification of hardship areas, tomorrow the Prime Cabinet Secretary will be here to respond to that issue. And I expect him to tell the House and the country more about policy than enclaves of hardship, so that we get to know what it means to be a hardship area and what goes with it and who deserves it. So tomorrow afternoon, we will start with Honorable CS for Transport and Roads on the singular issue of RMLF. Don't stray in with other issues. Then we go to the PCS. So GK, be here to support the minister to whom your committee oversights tomorrow. Thank you. Bashir?
Honorable Speaker, thank you very much. Honorable Speaker, I want to bring to the attention of this House something of national importance that has been happening in the last 2 days. And this is a matter that has been aired on our media stations and televisions called Bloodbath Parliament. Honorable Speaker, that documentary was run by BBC World Service